Guys, so in this video, I'm going to be going over the Instagram facelift. So as you see, I've got my phone right here. Um, I want to go ahead and pull up Instagram. So as you can see, I've got my Instagram pulled up. Um, oh shoot, got some friends shouting out, drinking beer, whatever, awesome. So on here, guys, Instagram is used for basically uh, either posting pictures or videos, really, connecting with your friends and family. And it's kind of like Facebook but more for just pictures and stuff, not for like statuses. Whereas, well, that's what most people use it as, whereas marketers, we use it as a tool to get leads. I want to do a basic little rundown of how you should set your Instagram up, and how you should kind of daily post, or not, or post as much as possible but high quality content, so you guys can start getting leads. I don't really post that much anymore, maybe once every 2 weeks to a month, just because I don't really manage my Instagram as much as I should. Now that's my fault, but again, I do a lot more Facebook and Facebook advertising. But so if you dive in here, look, this is my profile. As you can see, I've got some content, a lot, good content on here, high quality photos. I've got some quotes on here with Tony Robbins. Just basically my objective of having my Instagram set up like this is telling people, hey, look, I'm an entrepreneur. So you can kind of see my journey. This is way down. This is when I was, in a Amway. It's a network marketing company. I was really promoting it, really staying, traveling, always putting pretty good content, quotes and stuff like that. But as you can see the transition, these photos are decent, but you can start to see a transition going into more high quality photos coming in right about here. And this is when I started getting into internet marketing. Now, having all of my Instagram set up like this, just like my bio, now this is actually set up, this Instagram is not a personal Instagram, it is actually set up as a business Instagram now, which I highly recommend if you are, well, you need to do it if you are going to run any type of advertisement on Instagram. You need to have a business. So, and also you can have a website. So if you go up here to the settings, you can go down here to switch back to personal. So I can switch back to a personal, or if you guys are on a personal, it's going to say switch to a business account. You might have to link a Facebook business manager. I forgot the procedures, but it's really simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. But as you can see, it shows my hometown, Richmond, Virginia. I'm a serial entrepreneur, digital marketer, and how I went from turning wrenches to running a digital business. So why do I have that there? It is a call to action, basically, and it saves me trouble from explaining like what I do. So anybody that's like, oh, this guy's got awesome content, what is it exactly that he does? They can easily click here, and if I click here, it's going to pull up one of my funnels. So this is actually pretty cool. So I can, run down this and then have somebody opt into whatever I have to offer. So, this is awesome. This is awesome. And it kind of runs in, congruency with what my statement said. Ex-mechanic strikes internet gold. How I went from turning wrenches to a digital business. So you kind of see the congruency there. And again, I try to post as much as possible. Here with my business partner and one of my students, just trying to get as much engagement on here as possible. Of course, I can do more. You can see your insights and everything up here. It shows your profile visits. So 144 people visited my page in the last 7 days. It's not a lot of people. But again, I don't really, run advertisements off, or I don't really try to promote Instagram as much as I should. I'm more of a Facebook guy. But as you can see here, I got some credible photos. I've got me a picture with Aaron Carter. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Aaron Carter. This is Flow Rider. This is a mastermind event. I went down to Los Angeles. I've got some key characters right here. So if you can scroll into it, you see there's a gentleman in the red shirt right there, Jaden Gross. You've got a guy, Casey Adams, Brian Clock. Some of these are, pretty big marketers, pretty guys that are pretty out there. Mike Metzger. This is one of the guys that got me started in marketing. He owns a big agency, a pretty decent sized agency. And you know, just trying to stay posting as much content as possible. And so, like I said, this has kind of generated me leads. I really don't have to really do that much, but post and try to stay on top of it. And of course, you know, I can add stories up here. So if I wanted to, I could add any type of stories. But you know, we don't need to get into anything like that. But again, you know, as you can see, some of these big marketers. This is one of my buddies, Chris Frederick. You can see he's a professional soccer player, but you see the content that he's putting out. You know, his content is very, very, very big. It is, you know, about Mercedes, got a Ferrari, got a Breitling right there, you know, some jets. You know, people are going to want to know what he does. The cool thing is this guy actually doesn't even have a website hooked up, which I don't understand why. But, again, you know, he might be doing something right. He's more into Instagram, hint why he's got 300,000 followers. But you can see, same type of content. So if I scroll down and find another gentleman, Peter, so this is a big guy, verified. You can kind of see the content. This guy's traveling, high quality photos, you know, just always traveling, and always posting, you know, different scenery. And people will engage with you. They'll want to know what the heck that you're doing. If I scroll in here, so, you know, you can take quotes from other pages, but you want to be careful. As you can notice on here, I did take some quotes, but most of these don't have, you know, who they're written by. So if I, you know, wrote this quote and it's like, you know, at Millionaire Mentor, which is a big page, you know, you kind of want to, if you're going to take pictures like that, you want to give them credit. Sometimes they don't even like that, so you want to try to make sure that you're not putting, you know, anybody's tags in there. And it also will make you look a little bit more credible. You can use Camtasia to post some things on there, but guys, if you want to edit your profile, this is what I recommend doing. As you can see, I've got my website right here. This is a Bitly link, so I just made a custom Bitly link so it doesn't have an actual website filled out. And you know, I changed all this bio stuff. How I got it like that, guys, is I actually went on the computer and edited my bio on a desktop, not a mobile. Again, you know, this is attached to my business page, which is my Ian Marston entrepreneur page, as well as I'm in the category of entrepreneur. So I've got my information down here, and that's basically it, guys. You know, have a good appealing photo to them, and you're good. You know, try to post, you know, as much content as possible. So that wraps up the Instagram facelift.